Hello, my beautiful friends. This is Shreen Purwal, part two. I don't know if you watched part one of my New Year, year end, Christmas special, where I give you updates on what I predict is going to happen to the market for 2023 and give you an update of what's happening in the real estate market right now. Now, since the whole COVID lockdown that's happened in China, okay, I want you guys to listen carefully here. Since the COVID lockdown in China, and it's been lifted now, and we're seeing all these cases where people are just like, it's crazy, they're all getting COVID out there. It says that on China's most popular internet search engine, that experienced a 28 times surge in residents looking up the terms. Guess what? What were they searching on their internet search engine? 28 times surge in this search. Conditions to immigrate to Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, conditions to immigrate to Canada. There is a foreign buyer ban in effect, which, by the way, has lots of exceptions, and I'll get to that point. And statistically, if anyone from all over the world immigrates to Canada, the foreign buyer ban doesn't apply to them. It does not apply to them. So as long as you come to Canada, you become either a resident, an investor, certain criteria that there is, you're able to buy a home here. So yes, we're saying prices will drop, interest rates will go up, and that'll cool down the market. We have huge demand now for limited housing. Builders, do you think they're going to want to build more, knowing that prices are going up continuously and they don't know how much it's going up by? So we're going to see a shortage of builders building now because of uncertainty in the market. You're going to see inflation continue. You're going to see tons of immigration into the country, even though our healthcare system is really concerning right now. But again, when you look, we had an economist professor in university who was trying to explain the economy, and he explained it with a tub. You've got a tub full of water in it. On one end, you've got the sink here. On one end, you've got a tap that's open. On the other end, you've got a little hole here where the water is escaping from. On the other end, you've got all these people splashing water and playing. So at the end of the day, it's all about keeping that water in balance. On the other end, you've got tons of people who want some of this water out of this tub, and they're taking some out. So it's all about trying to keep that level of water in balance in that tub. And there's all these what we call variables: taxes, immigration, interest rates, all these variables that vary, affecting that flow of water in the economy. Now, what we will know for 2023 is all based on how we study all those variables and how much each one has a big play. That's what they do. They keep a close eye on the market and see what's going on. When I look at the key variables, the big ones, there's big ones that have big influence on it, is immigration for sure, demand. Let's keep it simple. Demand and supply is huge. If there's not enough supply and there's huge demand, even if, look at Hong Kong. Even in a recession, prices are really expensive. Why? Because the demand is huge. There's limited land supply. Now here in Victoria, we're an island as well. We're not having much development. There is high demand. Okay, so you want to throw a wrench in the game and say no foreign buyers allowed? That doesn't matter, because foreign buyers didn't affect that demand supply significantly to begin with. It was mostly the local market that was demanding so much housing. So it is definitely interesting times. Sorry, I'm getting passionate here. What other three? Okay, so 3 years ago, so back to China. This is a really cool article that I'm reading here. So they're really searching this. It says, some reports say that Chinese, since that whole COVID lockdown, are leaving in drones to other countries. They are coming to Canada. However, fact is, 3 years ago, 55 jumbo jets from China were touching down at Vancouver International Airport every week. 55 jumbo jets were flying from China to YVR, Vancouver Airport. In October, there were only 8 flights a week. So they're also trying to reduce the exodus coming out of the country. So don't hold your breath. So don't feel like it's going to happen all of a sudden. Most immigrants are already here, have been offered a resident visa to extend the one that they are on now. China will recover relatively faster if truly open, helping out commodity prices. Okay, so commodity prices now being gold, metals, and hard assets, which when they say help means increase. What about inflation? Oh my God, in Britain hit a 14.7% in October, another new record high. I don't even want to talk about UK because it's been a different ball game out there. US, let's see, because the US is our neighbor. It's good to see what's going on over there. Inflation will likely also be tad high reported next week, will persist longer than projected. The new reality, a recession, which is yet to come. Why maximum unemployment, lowest unemployment, soaring wages, all at the same time we reported last month. However, huge layoffs in tech sector, interest rate targets over 5%. The money has been printed, will not be easily come off the balance sheet. So talking to the same point that I talked in part 1 of my video, that their inflation is like, although they're reporting it low, it is there. Trust me, it is there. But they're really keeping it cool with unemployment that's being expected in the market. They're trying to do a bit of a fine act on how they report it. Now, Canada. We see November reported higher inflation, a little tad. They said 7%, and staying over 5%, okay, is what they hope for 2023. Healthcare and food, gas, and rent are well over 12% here. So to say it's 7%, we're all very skeptical, okay? So they're just basically saying that please keep your savings up, and don't rely on existing prices to stay put because they will go up. And for interest rates, this is the update on interest rates. The goal was and is all banks increase rates fast to a new high, then start to slow down the increase, and then say at a new high for the 12 to 24 months to study the market. So they're going to keep increasing, and then they're going to keep that there for 2 years to see what's going on, to hopefully get to their goal. So they're basically saying rates will go up. It's saying Canada and US rate increases are peaking and then will stay likely at the new level for the entire of 2023. So we're reaching the top of the hikes. It's going to stay put for 2023. They will not go down, but likely in Canada stop increases now. In the US, the final target seems to be 5% or 5.25%. Mortgage rates are coming down temporarily. Remember, long-term bonds. Okay, so I want to explain this to all of you. When you look at interest rates, they're based on 2 factors. Variable mortgages are based on the Bank of Canada rate, okay? Fixed mortgages are based on the bond rates. So here it's saying that you will see fixed rates go down. And what I suggest is if you're unsure of your mortgage, jump from your variable to your fixed and fixing at that lower rate. So actually this is good that I'm reading this because I probably need to do that myself. Remember, long-term bonds determine long-term mortgages. And because bonds are down right now, they're expecting that your fixed rates will do well on that front. So try to fix in would be a good timing now. So cash right now is actually, if you put in a GIC, you can get 5%. So they're saying cash is not trash anymore because you can get interest on your cash sitting in the bank if you put in a GIC now. And on top of that, with a bit of nervousness, uncertainty, I can't speak for others, but I definitely have helped some buyers, and that's why it's been a record-breaking month, help my buyers snap up some opportunities. So if you want an opportunity, come see me. We can stash them up because there's those guys who've already made their money. They're not interested in playing in this market, and they're not greedy. and they're willing to walk away from their property as long as they're happy, and those can be good deals in great locations. Talk to me and let's grab those. Okay, dear friends, I think I've given you a Christmas special update. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for supporting me. And I love your emails. I love you guys and I appreciate you. So any questions you have, any information I get that I think would be of value to you, I will definitely share with all of you awesome listeners. Thanks so much. And again, Merry Christmas, blessings to you all, and a wonderful New Year. Cheers.